tougher and maybe smarter than us. So they got us pretty good second half. I thought our defense had a lot of fight in the first half. Maybe got worn down or what have you. But they were just too good for us second half. Offensively, we finally hit a little bit here and there. Never could run the ball. Yeah, all that well. But it is what it is. And I think we have a team next week that maybe we match up a little better with. But we'll have to wait and see. But again, I thought our guys had a lot of good fight first half. And second half, it didn't look very good. So that's what happened. And y'all watched it.
Please assess Perry Orth for us.
Huh?
Perry Orth.
Perry made a lot of good plays. He made a lot of good ones. He did. He made a lot of good plays for a walk-on kid. Hit some good passes during the second half.
Is he your starter going forward, or?
Oh yeah, probably. Yeah. Nunez couldn't even raise his arm this week, so I doubt if he'll be able to throw next week.
Defensively, what were you able to do against Fournette in the first half? You were able to keep him in check.
Well, we tried the same thing second half, but he busted that, what was it, 90 yards?
87.
87 or something. Yeah, we gave up a lot of big plays. We haven't quite done that all year, but and then they got the one, their guy tipped, our two deep guy, he didn't even see the ball, I don't think. He just ran right under it, right over his head there to their receiver. So they hit some big plays on us, but we just stacked the line of scrimmage. Everybody played their gaps well, and we held him down pretty well. I mean, we didn't really hold him down all that much. I think they had 5 possessions and scored 3 times out of 5, 2 touchdowns and a field goal. So, but that was pretty good. That was pretty good. If we could hold them 17 and a half, maybe we'd have a chance. The offense could do a little bit more. But we're just not quite as talented as we have been, probably in some respects.
When did you make the decision that Brandon Wiles was not going to be able to go?
Brandon Wiles took himself out. Brandon Wiles said, my rib hurts, I can't play. That's why Brandon Wiles didn't play.
You said that pregame?
Pregame.
Pregame. Was that a surprise to you?
Yeah, it was a surprise. Y'all asked him how he said he was hurt, couldn't play. And we're not going to put anybody out there that won't play if they say they're hurt. So that was his situation.
What did you think of the offsides call on the onside kick?
Well, we didn't think, from up top, they said they didn't think DJ Smith was offside. But the sad part was the referee had warned him because he'd been close to offside a couple other times. He warned him right before the play. He said he was offside. He probably was barely offside, but I mean, that didn't cause us to lose the game. It's just careless, very careless play.
Can you just talk about this week? I mean, it's a unique week for you just in the program.
Well, it was difficult for so many South Carolinians. Our football team didn't have it bad, but we have no excuses. Nobody got on our team last night. Our chaplain said, "How many people got flooded out?" Nobody raised their hand. So we've been fortunate and blessed. We had a normal week of practice, and I don't know if we played them at home it'd been any different. Can't tell you. A lot of people had it really rough, but most of us were spared, and we're thankful. Right? Yeah.
Obviously, putting in Fenton as your deep guy, paid off. Can you talk through the decision of him versus Sean?
Well, Sean's done a good job of turning kicks, but Fenton is a young man that has some breakaway potential. I finally told him to put him in there, so that was my best call of the game. He came off and said, "Thanks for putting me in, Coach." I said, "No, I'm the dummy that hadn't had you in all year. And if we had any sense, we'd had him at wide receiver all year. That guy can juke, he can run, he's got hands." But he came in as a defensive back, and he'll end up playing a lot of defensive back. But he's a natural wide receiver. But we weren't smart enough to put him there.
Steve, 0-4 in league play, something that's a new look for you in South Carolina.
Well, we almost won 1 or 2 of them. Yeah, we didn't almost win this one. So that's just the way it is.
Did you see something, at least in the first half, that gave you some hope that you can build on that and get things turned around at this point?
You guys watched it. We had a couple of good little runs, but I get frustrated watching our guys. They run in there, nobody tackles them, and they fall down. You watched it. I had to yell at a few of them today, but anyway, that's just what it is. I hate to see a guy. I mean, their guy must have broke 8 tackles on that one run. Our guy just goes in there and falls on the ground. Nobody even tackles him. So that's just, it's just, shoot, that's just the way we are, I guess. You throw that pass to Shamir, and he makes a diving catch, nobody around him, for 2 yards on 3rd and 4. And we couldn't even execute a simple little down and out, throw it to him and catch it and run for 5-6 yards. But that's just the way it is right now. We're struggling a bunch, and maybe the other teams are just a little bit better than us right now. Hopefully we can match up with next week's opponent a little bit better.
What's your thoughts on LSU? I mean,
They're a big, strong team. They got a chance to go a long way. Yeah, our chance to beat them was to hope they didn't play very well. Hope we could get some turnovers. And I've been telling you, every time they fumbled, one of their guys was right there. We can't get a fumble on defense. We I think caused 1 or 2, but we just can't seem to get one. Did we get a turnover in this game? I don't think we did.
Steve, what's your game day? What's your game day routine got going? Did you notice any of the stuff LSU was doing, like playing Sandstorm, like playing the alma mater? Were you aware of that, or were you kind of so into the game?
No, not the Sandstorm. When was that? That was
Pre-game, they did kick.
Well, we in the locker room?
Before they did. No, right when they were about to kick off, or LSU was about to
Okay,
kick
I
off.
had the headset on.
Or just didn't
No,
know.
they're just way better than us, man. That's all you can say. They had 83 plays. We had 50. They had about 40 minutes to our 20. And they made a bunch of 3rd downs again. We gave up 9 last week and 9 again this week. 2 4th down conversions they had. But anyway, they're a big, strong team, and we're just not quite that.
Did you expect a better performance from your defense?
Well, the first half we played pretty decent, I thought. And second half I thought we played close to the first half. And we were pretty sad the second half. We were very sad. All right. Get the players in here.